on getting to a place that will lower my blood pressure. But I'm not there yet, because this is what I'm navigating. Nothing but pure traffic. Downtown Denver. Coming up on Bronco Stadium. But soon, we'll be in a place with a lot less people, a lot less stress, and a lot lower blood pressure. Hope this guy doesn't lose his 2x4s on my truck. Pack this truck to its absolute capacity. I might have a foot left. Hopefully I brought everything I needed. But heading to greener pastures. My blood pressure is starting to drop a little bit. That's a much better view. Much better view. Only took about an hour to get here. See the mountains out in the distance. Getting ready to go archery antelope hunting. Season kicks off tomorrow. Time to go set up camp. Well, managed to get the tent set up in between rainstorms. It's supposed to be good weather for the next couple of days, but today was rainstorms. There's the tent set up. I just barely got everything in there. We'll start setting things up, but at least if it starts raining, I'll have everything in here where I can continue to work. This is the same tent we used on our drop camp hunt back in 2021. I haven't used it for a while, but got it back out, and I'm going to use it for this hunt. Should be some nice warm weather, and we'll show you what it looks like once I get it set up. The next rainstorm came through, and while that happened, I got everything organized inside here. It takes a lot of gear, it seems like, to go hunting. My goodness. So I'll sleep there. That's where I put all my gear. I can sit there, work on video stuff, have a little cook station and trash can, and an outdoor lanai out here. Pretty nice little campground. Not too far away from where I want to start off hunting tomorrow, so hopefully some good action in the morning. Tomorrow is the opening of Colorado Archery Antelope, so have a couple places picked out to go try first thing tomorrow morning, and we'll start bright and early before the sun comes up so that we're hunting at first light, because it's going to get hot real quick. Tomorrow's not too bad. It's supposed to be in the mid 80s, and then after that it goes right back up to 90, almost 100. So good times. Glad I made it out of that horrible traffic, get away from the city, let my blood pressure drop down a little bit, start relaxing, enjoy nature. Group of antelope. It's like 3 does and a buck. I was driving up over this hill right here, and just got to the top, and they're right at the bottom, maybe 200 yards away. Didn't spook too bad, but they know I'm here, so I'm just gonna been taking my time, letting them settle down a little bit, see if I can't make a game plan and try and get stock number 1 for the day. Opening morning. Seen about 30 antelope so far. They've all been on private. This is the first group with a buck in it that's been on public. So we'll go kick off the season. Alright, got a whole pile of antelope in the distance. This buck moved over this close hill. Got a coyote just going nuts down there. Wow. those are just right down the bottom down here. But if I go any further, it's wide open. I think I'm just gonna watch them for a while, see if they get to a spot where I can use the topography to start making a stalk on them. But right now I'm totally exposed, and it'll be a mile in any direction to get any kind of topography between us. So they need to drop down in a ditch or something. I'm just gonna hang tight and see what happens. All right, I've been waiting. Been about half an hour. They're just staying in the right spot, same spot, just grazing. Not a whole lot, but maybe I can get behind this little rise right here and drop down on the bottom. I don't know. Go check it out and see. I made a big push about a mile to the left to get some topography in between me and the antelope. That took quite a while. By the time I got back down to where I last saw them, they're now a good 2,000 yards up another ridge. They're just moving. They have no idea I'm here, but they're just constant walk. So I'm not sure if I'm able to catch them or not. Might be a good place to sit for a second, see if one comes by to take a drink. There's a whole nother herd up over that hill too, but it's been a while since I've seen them, so they may, who knows where they're at. I also saw a truck down here in the bottom, so there's probably another hunter down in here somewhere. But beautiful morning. It's a awesome place to hunt, far eastern Colorado, the Wyoming border, almost. I don't know. I might push up this next ridge and see if I can't relocate them. They just popped out underneath, or popped out of sight. They're cruising though. I don't know. Need one that's gonna hold still for a little bit longer than that. Well, 10 o'clock. I posted up here and had a snack. It's lasting for some antelope, and all I can see is hunters. I did see one, I guess I think it was a doe that the hunter kicked up over in this opposite ridge. So I think I'm gonna go back to the truck, get some more water, drive around, see if I can spot up any antelope that may have bedded down. Might give me a little bit better stalking opportunity. All the antelope I got on this morning were all moving on their own, and just moved right out of this country. I don't know if that other hunter over on that other ridge had kicked them up before I saw them. That's why they were moving so much. But got on like 3 different groups, and they never saw me. They were just moving the opposite direction and never stopped. So they don't stop. I'm not going to catch them. But pretty good opening morning. We'll go see what else we can find. Alright, I'm back on my truck, and there's a herd of antelope. A couple bucks in the herd. They're, I don't know, 800-900 yards away. Pretty flat over here. I'll go see if I can make a game plan on it. Just right over that. There's my truck. So we'll go give it a go. See what we can do. That's a nice big buck. That is a nice big buck. Well, I got the 150 yards. It's just flat right there. There was no opportunity. So I put out the decoy. It's now falling down in the wind, but oh, and they actually looked at it. They were excited about it. It came in about 100. They must have seen me behind it, because then they spooked and went out to 500 yards, then 1,000 yards, then 1,500 yards. Oh, they're probably in Kansas. Oh well, that was fun. Hello. Hello. How are you? Isabella would love to pet you. Yes. Yes, she would. right over here. You can just barely see him. Got a nice herd of antelope, just no play right now. Got one nice buck in the group. Herd of 11, you said? 11, yeah. Good grief. 10 toes in a buck. That means there's 22 eyeballs. Yeah. And nostrils. We'll work our way up and over and see if we can head them off at the pass.
Guess where they're going to go.
They
could have gone.
Oh yeah, at any point in time.
270 degrees different direction out of sight.
That's how I was 2 years ago when I hunted this. It was my big takeaways were I got 90 yards away from a buck, and I got 60 yards away from a doe.
That is.
How fast are you going now?
43.
He's racing you, Jason.
Yeah.
He's just showing off.
Lose him.
They're impressive. And he's maintaining that speed for
He is.
a couple miles. Reminds me of me and you when we were driving on the road with the moose.
Yeah, right. What's he gonna do at the fence?
Oh, checked up. Oh, you gonna come across? I think the antelope just...
He smoked us.
He challenged you to a drag race, and then he turned around and like taunted you.
Yep.
And then he just turned around and just put on the afterburners again.
That's
Can
amazing.
you imagine running that fast for that many miles?
Oh my gosh.
There's a nice buck. About 700 yards away. Lots of cows out there. I'd like to make a play on him. If I could get some cows between me and him, maybe I can close the distance. Trying to come up with a game plan. Try and make a stock attempt. See what happens. The gig is up. And this cow kept mooing and mooing and mooing at me. I think he picked up on that. And he turned his head. Then he slowly stood up. And he actually walked to 111. Man, this white cow right there is mooing. Kept freaking out. You mind your own business, cow. Mind your own business. Hot. Well, I got to within 111 yards of him. He was bedded at 150 when I first spotted him. I made it to 125. Still didn't know I was here. This white cow over there that keeps mooing started freaking out because she saw me, and he started looking around, looking at the cow, and that made him all nervous, and he stood up, and he was faced away from me. I think I could have maybe got another 50, 60 yards, and that's all I needed. That stupid cow. Usually cows are a good thing. Usually they help you out. Usually they can be an obstacle to get behind, hide you from an antelope. They can't see you coming, but I don't know what's wrong with this one. She got all nervous about me. I don't know if she thinks I'm a coyote or what. But, oh well. 111 yards. That's as close as I've gotten so far the last day and a half. Well, keep trying.